And welcome everybody to this really exciting matchup here. We've got the Denver Raptors versus Ignite, and we are going to get to that immediately because I got to talk about it. We have Glean here with me in the studio. We got Newton Dad on the cams, and I have to. For anybody, there's only a couple people here. Where is everybody? Somebody get in a League General right now and post a link to this channel and get everybody in here. Although I might be on the. Am I on the wrong one? No, I'm on the right channel. So yeah, get everybody in here because this is it's an Ignite game. They're taking on Denver Raptors, right? Ignite, formerly Joker. That's the only time I'm going to reference that all evening. But they're playing against Denver Raptors. One more thing I got to reference is Synapse because these two teams have a history. You know, I know this isn't actually Synapse, of course. Zach W, Andy W, and Palace, all of Synapse, but they of course have Zux here with them. Synapse historically play incredible defense against Joker, against Ignite. I lied. That'll be the last time I reference it. Against this team. Historically incredible defense, and it makes for some of the most amazing moments you will see on stream. I guarantee it. So get everybody in here. Go to your team servers, call them in, say, SirDimwi is saying this is going to be a good game. It is going to be a good game. I know you're all expecting a blowout. I know you're all expecting 20-0 and 20-0. That's not going to happen tonight. Get everybody here right now. Glean, what's going on, man? Are you as excited as I am?
I'm ecstatic about this game, and one more thing to add on top of that, that this might be closer than expected. It is actually not Joker's entire main roster playing tonight. We have the return of Dash XL into this the Ignite lineup, now standing in for Kung. So, will he be up to the same expectations we hold Ignite? Of course, as one of their subs, he was one of the iconic goalies back in Season 1 before it became the main roster with Kung. But, will the Denver Raptors be able to exploit this different lineup here that Ignite is showing us tonight?
And the Denver Raptors have really have something to prove this evening. I absolutely guarantee you. They have a bone. They have a chip on their shoulder after the loss they took last night to the LA Skyline with this roster, with the roster they have tonight against Ignite here. And of course, Dash in. Although Dash, we got it. I wish the one thing I wish we had tonight. Newton Dad, I told Newton Dad this right before we went live here. The one thing I wish we had tonight was a live camera on Dash, because I do not. It's hard for me to believe that there's anybody in this game that is more athletic than Dash when playing. Dude's pulling vertical jumps 3 feet, 4 feet in the air. I'm very curious what his vertical is, but we are going to get started here in round one between these two teams. Of course, we got Ignite on the right in blue, Jaywalker, Ryan Game, Dash. We got Denver Raptors on the left in orange. It's Andy W, Zux, Zach W, Palace, and away we go as Ignite is going to get first possession here.
Yeah, Game trying to send this one into the bubble. There will be a recovery here by Zux. Zux looking for the clear down into the side tunnel. Does get it through. It will just bounce loose. No stacks really incoming. There are a couple of floating players for Denver Raptors, but there we go. Ignite able to recover, sending this one back through the opposite side tunnel, and now just bouncing loose once again.
So in the hands of Jaywalker there. Jaywalker there doesn't have a shot on goal as Zach W is back in the bubble. Sends this one to the near side wall. Ultimately, Dash will get it picked up and sent a soft reset there to the back line. And now a Game walking this one up, has an option there, goes to Jaywalker, but out of the goal comes Zach, and then a stun there. Oh, what a recovery. Ryan, as that chain was away. That is unfortunate there for Denver Raptors. Ignite. That was, I got to watch it back because that was a whole lot of close. I don't even know how to explain, I don't even know how to phrase that.
No, it was. I think that is just the best way to put it. Is a whole lot of close. Almost gets the pass off. Almost gets the recovery going, and that stack was, like you said, ready to go. And also, like we mentioned before, the stable defense, but now a stun coming out for Ignite, able to walk this one up. Now Game with a 3-on-1 opportunity. The stack does get back, so they opt for a reset. Dash now taking this one, the stack, ready to put pressure from Denver Raptors. Now going to clear and try and boost. Not quite able to, as now it will be a stack race. This recovered here by Denver Raptors. Long 3. No, off the ding ring. Instead, picked up here by Palace. Looking for the cross, but Game with the jump out and the send out.
Yeah, that was a beautiful clear there from Game, and now picked up here by Jaywalker, sending this one in. This is another, I'm going to be honest, he's going to actually pull this one out for the 3. I'm going to be honest, it's a little bit of a heartbreaker. This goal here, as I will say that Zux dinging that 3 is very out of character, and the only thing I can expect is just a little bit of the start of the game here. We're in the first 2 minutes. Find that footing. Remember who you are. Remember you hit those shots. And forget who you're playing against here, as a little scuff pass there. Zux will recover it and sends it over to Palace, who will look to forward this one through mid. No, going to go ahead and off for the reset there. Andy W on the back line pulling Jaywalker out. Has to watch out. Jaywalker is climbing on him, but a good setup there to Zach. And Zach's going to no-look, clear this one down. They get the chain down there, and they bring it in for the 2. Palace gets it in off the clear from Zach, and Denver Raptors are on the board.
Nice play there. You can see they draw the defenders in mid, make sure that they're in a spot where they're both contesting the Denver Raptors, but also cannot get that stack together in time to recover, and they stack themselves all the way down into the bubble to get those 2 points. Now Game, with Ryan on his back, going to take this one on the ceiling, sends it over to Jay. Jay's now going to look for the clear through top. It has the stack right there, running a stack play of their own, but no, the stun from the Denver Raptors. Bouncing into that trap area. They have the recovery here. It will be Andy trying to look for a clear. The bounce read by Jay in the tunnel, sends this one forward to Ryan. Ryan crossing it over to Game. Game going to bring this one in one-on-one. He scores. That's like he always does.
Yeah, that's rough. There's another one. Looked like a clear was getting up, but no, Jaywalker just knew exactly where that was headed. and got it stopped and turned back around. And I mean, just look at how fast both of these teams are having to play right now. How quick these goals are happening from Ignite. They're having to, they're actually having to force the turnovers. They're actually having to play the game here. But they're just so quick. They're hard to keep up with. But they're having to be quick. You see, Denver Raptors are playing the quick game. They are playing just as quick, well, almost as quick. Although an opportunity here, Zuck's going to go across to Andy. Andy going over to Palace, who's going to turn around this one around behind the goal. There's Zach, who will bring it in top corner pocket. And Denver Raptors are going to bring it back within 3.
Yeah, breaking down that defense, just sliding the disc between these different members, able to get the stun on the goalie there on the end as well. I mean, they were 3-1 inside the zone, inside that bubble, so offering a lot of pressure there and bringing this one back in just under 6 minutes as we come out of the tunnels here, so still pretty close. And not a runaway game as a lot of Ignite games are, as now Game dancing, trying to find the pass, does have Ryan right there. Ryan going to look for another pass up here through the mid, does have Dash. Dash now just able to walk this one up. Not under much pressure until now, so opts for the reset.
A good reset there. Game up to Ryan. Ryan going across to Jaywalker, isn't able to play it. And now down to the floor. It's going to be a race for it. Dash and Palace looking to get there. Dash gets there first, but that clear across hits the wall. Palace picks it up, stunt out there, and Game is able to get away from, I believe that's Andy there. Now looking to clear this one back in. Inverted goes across there to Ryan. Ryan has Jaywalker cutting in. Again, the same spot. No, he's going to go to Game. Deep out, and Game hits the top corner pocket. The Ignite will get 2 more on the board here, go back up by 5. But I would like to point out right now, we are not on a mercy pace. It is only a 2-goal game halfway through this first round.
And credit that defense from the Denver Raptors, that Synapse-like defense. Now Andy taking this one, going to send it with a little bounce pass there. Zuck's going to handle this one after the second one, and over to Zach. Zach just going to send this one into the bubble, looking for a stack perhaps, but it will be Ignite getting there faster. Now the send through and the stack. Oh, that's so fast. Dash with the 3, he puts it in, giving them the 8-point lead now.
Oh, yeah, that's harsh right there. That's what Denver Raptors are going to have to watch out for that in the defensive zone there. Excuse me, in the offensive zone for the Denver Raptors. They went for the clear and boost there. Ignite was already set up to track it down in their own zone. So they already had the advantage on the race, but a big relay here. They get all the way down. Zach setting it in, but that chain is ready for it. Ignite is just too fast.
They're always so fast, so on fire with these stacks, and like we just said, there we go. Game misses the shot. He misses twice inside the bubble. Very unusual for him. An interception almost there for Dash, but just picked up in here by Zach and now flung back out. Ignite ready to pick this one up, but that was uncharacteristic of Game.
It was, and if the Denver Raptors aren't able to capitalize on that, and it looks like they're having trouble capitalizing on it, but that's if Game isn't going to score, you have to turn it around and get a goal in. You have to turn that around, and they're not able to. Jaywalker brings it in for another 2 there. Ignite is going to go up by 10. Still 3 minutes to go, but yeah, this one starting to run away here for Ignite.
Yeah, now the snowball has begun that we've seen time and time again here from Ignite, but Denver Raptors with about 3 minutes left could start, building some momentum here for round 2. And now the pass down to Palace, going to try and just walk this one up. Here's some slower play, perhaps, as going back to Andy. Andy going to send this one down to Zucks. Zucks going to just dance around a little bit, not under too much pressure. Now Jay comes, so the pass to Andy is found. Andy trying to go up top to Zach, but just a little bit outside the hands. It looks like it might be picked up here by the Denver Raptors. No, Game gets there first, 50s them, and slaps it back into the orange bubble.
I don't know how Game got that shield off, and then, Dash going to steal the goal from Game there. Get it in for the 2, and they're going to go up by 12 now. And that pass in the bubble, the one that was over for Zach. Zach caught himself caught in space. He had to get back to the Geo to get anchored, and that's when the pass came across there. Just a minor miscommunication there, a fraction of a second, and it turns around here just like that. Ignite now with a 12-point lead. But oh, wow. Oh, that is red. Ryan sends it in. Jaywalker's going to headbutt it in. And Ignite's going to go up by 15 here. That one hurts a little bit. This is what I'm going to say. I mean, at this point, Denver Raptors, because what I'm witnessing right now is not so much obviously Ignite always playing on the top of the game, always playing the best Echo Arena. Denver Raptors it almost looks like they're losing the head game a little bit right now. That they're kind of it's so hard to play against this Ignite team. This team, it really is. That's a long shot out. That's going to be off the barrier. Palace picks it up off of the post, and it sucks. Stopped by the chain. And see, that's what I'm talking about. It was an easy three, and I'm not going to harp on Palace for it. It happens to everybody, but it's the goals like that have needed to happen haven't happened here, and that to me suggests that it's the mental game is what is beating the Raptors in this one, although Ignite still always at the top of their game, always flush, sending this one in, looking to get it over 20. They do. Game off the backboard. Off of the backboard is going to put them up by 18 with a minute to go.
Yeah, and now, we said we weren't on the mercy pace before, but I wonder if there was a little bit of a caster's curse in that, as now they're just 2 points away here in the last minute. So we'll have to see whether Denver Raptors can keep away from that area, as now they try and send this one out, but the bounce just not there. The pass wasn't there. Dash trying to get it to game. Just going to walk this one in. Yep, 3-on-1, secures it. And there is the mercy in the first round for Ignite.
Somebody call Andy, Zach, whoever right now. Tell them to take the 5 right now. If anybody has their phone numbers. I don't know if anybody has their phone numbers. Tell them to take the 5. They need the 5. Because the second half of that game was not the Denver Raptors. And they might watch this back and might take offense to that statement. That second half of that game was not the Denver Raptors. The first few minutes were, except for but it's those little things. I'm telling you, it was a mental game thing there. Have they taken the 5? They need the 5. Somebody tell them to take the 5. Call them. Get in there. Tell them to hit the pause. I'm not even joking. Hit the pause button. Take the 5, guys. Take the 5. I'm looking at them like they can hear me. I know.
Put on the headset, Dimwi. Get in there. Get in there.
There it is. For them. Thank you. I know this team can take Ignite. I know they can. I've seen them do it. They have Ignite's number. I know they can do it. I am telling you guys. I really wanted to pick up this game this evening because this is one of those teams that, the Philadelphia Flyers, I'm sorry, I got to reference hockey. The Philadelphia Flyers, they're horrible. They're terrible. But when they play the Penguins, they're great because they build their team to play the Penguins, to beat the Penguins. That is their goal because that's what sells their tickets, is beating the Penguins, is beating the Pittsburgh Penguins. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh got a rivalry. So that's how I see the Raptors. The Raptors are built to take on Ignite. And I know in the chat are like, whatever, you're just putting on a show. You're just saying stuff to say stuff. I don't do this. I don't talk about teams in this way. I don't. This Denver Raptors team is designed to take on Ignite. The shots we saw there, look, you're telling me I'm not, because it's going to look like I'm harping on the players, and I'm not. The fact of the matter is, I know that they are better than this. I know they are. I've seen it in action. They know they are, and that's why they needed the 5. They need to talk it out. They need to get their headspace back. They need to get back in the game. And I really do think they can take the second round here. I really do, Glean. I really do.
I have the same faith as you. Looking at the Denver Raptors roster, like you were talking about, we see not only great offensive players, but some of the best defensive players in the world. Ellis, with some iconic moments, some iconic clips out there for sure in the Twitch universe. Andy, also a great defender. Zucks, we've seen him step up in that goalie position time and time again, and Zach providing stable offense and stable defense on, playing both sides of the court. So, if there's anything that could go up against the ridiculous offense and quite honestly ridiculous defense that Ignite can have in these different games, it's got to be, some of the best defense that NA can offer, right?
Yeah. No, the Denver Raptors team in season, I don't remember season 1 or season 2 postseason, they had been developing some defensive scheme, and Zach absolutely will not tell me about it. Although what I'm pretty sure actually happened is they're really good at coordinating their defense, and I wonder if there's actually a scheme at play, or if Zach is just letting us do the it's all according to plan thing. But I think it might be a more organic growth than a plan. But either way, in season 1 or season 2 postseason, I wish I could remember which. And somebody is watching this going, it was season whatever going. It's obvious, Dimwi. How could you not remember that? Doesn't matter. They pulled out I'm pretty sure it was a victory against Ignite. At the time they were Joker. That was just unbelievable. I don't know if they actually won the game, but the way they performed in that game was absolutely unbelievable. Their defense was unbelievable, and from that point on, whenever Andy or Zach are on a team, particularly Andy, but both of them, whenever either of them are on a team, that team's defense is amazing. Every time they just it's and they're not even, I mean, we're talking about Zach W and Andy. Zach W is known for scoring, you know what I mean, like but when we're talking about whatever team he's on, it's defense, and we saw what was happening here was Denver Raptors were playing right on the edge of their game there, right on the edge of their speed, right on the edge of their abilities, and they would a little miss there, and you can't miss with Ignite. Can't. And that's what it was. We're talking every single mistake that came from Denver Raptors was a matter of an inch. Every single one of them. Except there were maybe 2 interceptions that were really just gnarly interceptions from Ignite. But the mistakes from the Denver Raptors were all just an inch. And when you make a mistake against Ignite, this is a team that doesn't make mistakes. They're going to punish every single one that you make. And that's what happened there. So that's why I'm glad the Denver Raptors took the 5 there for this intermission. I expect them to come out fully recharged here on the game, and I'm excited for this second round, Glean.
Yeah, absolutely. And lest we forget, despite that first round being a mercy, they kept it within 3 for basically half of the first round. As we were getting underway with the second round here, both teams lined up in the tunnels and ready to go. Will the Denver Raptors bring this back? It will be Ignite being able to take this initial joust, sending the pass up to Ryan. Ryan going to dance around, looks for the cross, not quite there yet. Jay does recover and slaps this one down, looking for potentially a shot. Does actually have game right there. Gets it to Jay. Jay, ooh, the cut to Ryan. Beautiful, beautiful setup for the first 2 points for Ignite.
Yeah, it's good first goal there from Ignite, 15 seconds in. And yeah, they had Denver Raptors kind of on the run for that whole attack there. So Denver Raptors now going to be on the offensive joust here as they come out of the tubes. Picked up there by Andy W, sending it quickly up to Zuck. Zuck's going to cross it up there to Palace, and Palace sending it in. Very interesting setup there. They aren't able to get away from that back chain. Jay Walker not able to get away from Zach, but then Jay Walker getting it right back as his teammate did recover there. And now Game with it, far side, turning this one around here for Ignite. Juking around a little bit, trying to get away from Palace. Does get this one sent in there to Ryan. Ryan as Jay cutting in. No, going to walk it in himself. Plant it for the 2. And Ignite is going to go up 4-0.
Well, they picked up where they left off in that first round there. So Ignite off to a fast start, but you know, we'll have to see if the Denver Raptors can make anything, because so far they haven't been able to get it past the midfield quite yet. So once they break that mid barrier, it can set up some offensive schemes. I think this will get rather interesting. As there we go, they break it past mid, but just the little inch that we were talking about earlier, just the little missed pass will cause the turnover here. It will actually go by the hands of another member there, right? The tap past the game with a shot, and Game with the 2.
I got to point this one out. I have to point this one out. Ignite had that play read. Even if they had completed that pass, the play was already dead. They had 2 players on either side of the deep relay. They were already set up to attack that player. It would have needed to be like a very quick, a very well executed 3 from the Pac-Man, which is possible, but I think there would have probably been a player in the lane there. As Palace is going to go ahead and clear this one all the way down the bubble. But look at that. Once again, Ignite is already set up to chase that down. And now Zuck's caught in the backfield here. They're going to have to get a chain back in as Jay Walker has a lane here. Not going to take the shot. Instead, going to walk this one in as Raptors are back in the bubble. Shot there from Game is going to ding off the post and back out.
Yeah, and this one's still floating loose. Actually, wow, Jay's able to get it through 2 defenders. Now picked up here by Ryan. Ryan going to look for a shot. It will just bounce off that back area. So now Zach going to try and spin this one out. Game on the back line gets the read on the clear. Ryan just going to dance around, looks to try and bring this in. Oh, no. Zach. Oh,
was that not off the head? Hold on, let me pull up.
No, I believe he grabbed it and he yanked it backwards on accident.
Watch this replay here. That is rough there. It looks like yeah, actually the replay couldn't quite see it. So a little incidental goal there. So yeah, now an 8-point lead here for Ignite as Andy over to Palace. Palace going to go across here, looking to get it to Zucks. A pass a little bit off, but right back in the hands of Andy, who's going to get it right back to Palace. Palace going to go back to Andy, a little monkey in the middle, trying to get that stack broken up. Stack, though, not going to get broken up as Palace holds on. He had to hold on for an extra second, wanted to go back, but no, long shot game. 23 meters out, and Ignite is up by 11.
Yeah, now, you know, they've taken their time out, but Denver Raptors have to find a good way to fix this mental game, because they're just letting Ignite get away with practically everything here in this second round. Still scoreless. We're not even halfway through. Now picked up here by Andy. Andy going to look for this pass to Palace. Palace over, not quite able to get it. Does get the recovery on the bounce, so now they've broken through the mid, looking for another pass up. Has an open net, not quite able to secure the 3 there. Ooh, good steal there by Andy, but instead just stunned out, and now a clear for Ignite once again.
And once again, you got to point out those are the goals. You can't miss those, although everybody's getting stopped up in the backfield. Jay Walker is just slow walking to this one. He has all the time he needs. Oh, what a shield there on Andy. That one, you know that one.
Oh. He did.
Sit down, Jay Walker. That was a layup. Sit down, man. Come on. Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. Chat, I'm gonna be honest. Chat, I see you guys. I know you're eating me up right now. I know it. I know it.
Oh man, the bounce up
all but one. All but one. As this one sent in, Andy W's gonna get it picked up here. Stunned out. That chain is so quick. Gonna go for the bounce shot. A little bit off of the mark. Picked up by Game. Game gonna get. Somebody got stunned out. Game got stunned out. Ryan gets it back. Ryan gonna juke it in. Does get it in for the 2. And Ignite's going to take a 16-point lead here at the halfway mark of round 2.
Yeah, Ignite true to form, bringing it back to what we all know that they love to do. Within Mercy Realm, you know, quite honestly, we're on pace to do it before 3 minutes, even the last 3 minutes of this game hits. Perhaps even the 4 minutes, as this pass, almost there, not quite able to get it. Palace, let's slap it back, so potentially a recovery here. It will be 1v1, and the stun will guarantee Andy the disc. Now going to look for the pass to Palace. Has him once again over to the tunnel, and now looking for a long 3, but Ignite is just ridiculously fast, on fire, as they just launch themselves back onto the orange side, trying to get to this disc.
Yeah, will be recovered there by Game at mid as Ignite spreads out into the offensive zone. Game sending this one in. Will be in the hands of Jay Walker. Jay Walker, open goal. Took the shot. Going to be just wide. But Ryan will get it picked up. Turn back around. Gets it in for the 2. And Ignite have now an 18-point lead. Only 2 points away from that Mercy in round 2. And, yeah, don't at me.
anything but the at things in the general chat of the VRML Discord. But now, we'll have to see whether the Denver Raptors can actually prevent this at all. Andy just going to send this one down to Palace. Palace going to send this one forward, and this is looking like a pretty good play. Oh no, Zucks just barely missing that one, that final pass. It was looking good up until then. Game going to clear this one back out, and just going to bounce up and around. Need to get back on defense. Ignite's right there for the pickup. Game going to look for something. Oh, the Joker train. They're trying for it. They're trying to bring it in. Ryan's swinging around, and that will secure it. It will be the 20-0 Mercy by Ignite here in round 2 to secure the game.
So a solid victory there for Ignite in round 2. Of course, you know, they are the best. They are the best in the world. Nobody can deny it. And nobody can deny it. Yeah, they do get a very solid victory there. 24-4 in round 1, 20-0 in round 2. And once again, they proved to us exactly why they are the best in the world. Chat, love you. Thanks for stopping in. I'm sure I'll be hearing about this one for a while. So but this isn't the only one we're doing. We have another one to get to. It's scheduled to start in 5 minutes. And Dad gonna be excited for this one. This is the return, the official return of Newt, the one and only, the soon to be. As yeah, we're gonna be doing that one really soon here. Overrated versus Chaos. And Palidore will be joining us for that one. So don't go far. In fact, don't go anywhere because we will be back very, very shortly. But I've been SirDimwi. Of course, that was Glean. Thank you, Glean, for doing this one with me. And of course, we had Newton Dad on the cameras. We will see you very shortly.
hardware. Our passion is for the future.
Well, hello everybody. Guess what? It's a new day. It's a Newt's day. Happy Newt Year.
It's a new day.
Been
Yes,
waiting
it is,
for
sir.
it. You're correct. Yes, it is. Dimwi and I are here. And more importantly, just as importantly as anything, we have Chaos, and we have, well, I was going to say, oh, we have Newt. And that's what I want to get at here, because I've been waiting for a year. And far from overrated. This is going to be an interesting one, just purely for the return, the grand return, Dimwi.
The grand return, yes.
Yeah.
The very grand return. I think this is a return that's been talked about for a while, rumored, although not really rumored because it's been pretty explicit that it was on its way. And yeah, it's finally here. Of course, he did release that hype video. I believe it was last week, celebrating that official the official birthday date, the official return. And yeah, he's going to be playing here with one Boosty Boy, who's of course Twitch famous, Swag War, who of course is not famous, and Dark here on Overrated. And I'm really excited to see them play against Chaos here. Really, kind of you know, cut their teeth a little bit against this Chaos team. A very established team, been around for seasons at this point. Of course, led by Dano McFabulous, one of our fantastic league moderators. So really excited for this matchup here.
Absolutely, and me too. This is going to be a fun one. And of course, not to make the focus only on Newt, but, you know, had to give a shout out there, because it's a very good thing to see Newt back in the game, and back in VRML, that is to say. And as we get the launch out here, let's see how they do indeed against this team Chaos, who's been a team of varying rosters, but nonetheless been a team since the preseason. All of VRML here for the last year, or a couple of years just about. Now first joust underway.
This one sent out, and right then we get a dropout here on Overrated. That is unfortunate, as this one was going to make its way up to the ceiling. Dipman gets it picked up. Newt gets it picked up. Newt sending out a cross, trying to get it there to, that was Dark on the far side, and Dark, ooh, not even on the rebound is he able to get that one picked up. Egret trying to get it cleared out, not able to get it cleared out. Making its way to the near side trap, where Newt will get there. Turning it around, looking to send it across, does send it across in the hands of Swag War, who will juke a little bit and look to maybe make some space here.
Swag War finding Newt over on the other end. They're trying to do the best they can with this outnumbered situation. Will be a turnover here for a moment. Swag War getting stunned, and a little handoff to Egret. Egret sending it left lane. That's going to get through the midfielder. And return of Boosty Boy, in fact, a headbutt play, so maybe they won't even pay at all for that lost player. They're at least back in it for a moment, although the goal is open and now covered, and 4v4, Dimwi.
Yeah, that's they actually got the player back. You don't see that too often as Egret taking the shot. That one's going to go just wide. Now out of the bubble is a good boost there from Newt. Gets that stun off, although Dipman is able to recover on that. Dip sending it up to Egret. Egret does get it in for the two, and a minute and a half in. Chaos will take the early lead here, up by 2.
Scored there, even 4v4 full on. Egret had kind of lost the handle on the backboard just a little bit, but there were no dives, so had an extra second to gather there, and well, there you go.
There you go. Indeed, indubitably. I think it's a Family Guy reference. Anyway, Swag War to one Boosty Boy. Boosty to Newt. Newt back to Boosty. And that chain gonna, how? I don't know how, but Rainsy just got a clean steal. Floating through the body, but Dark gets this one picked up near side trap. Moving this one up. Goal is open. Fuck, you picked. You can't. That's one of those times you can't delay on those. You got to send them in when you get those.
Yeah, the rare open goal miscommunication on one end, but just the same miscommunication on the other. Holding on a little too long, so let's see what happens here. Rainsy looking for recovery, and a open goal, but not going to be capitalized upon, as it will be Dark inside there. The goal, just waiting for potentially a back out. There it is, and Dark's going to send that away right back at Swag War.
Swag gonna go for that shot in the tube. It's off of the nugget there, far side. Dano looking to recover, although that chain is right on him. That is Swag and Newt getting in there. Newt's going to look to track this one down as Swag was moving into the bubble, but not out of the bubble, as that one turns around and now cleared towards mid, but Dark on the back line gets this one picked back up. 3 minutes off the clock as Dark up to Swag. Swag looking for an option. Ducks one, gets the 1v1, brings it in, hits it. Right quarter pocket, dings it on the way in, and Overrated have tied it up.
Only one goal apiece at that, a few minutes in, so both teams trying to settle in and find their rhythm just a bit here, and not an uncommon sight to see, of course, but certainly it's competitive. You got to give it that as we sit here and see this joust. That was almost a turnover off of that really fast boost. Wow.
It was. Oh, opportunity. Rainsy. No, he's got, excuse me, that chain had just gone back to the bubble, so he went to send them across to Egrid. But the chain comes out, Newt gets it picked up, clears it out, and the chain gets there to pick it up. Swag War with it. Swag sending this one up. Oh, it's off the nugget there once again and back far side.
The open opportunity there, but it was a tough angle. They'll still have some numbers. The defense isn't really in position yet, so they have an opportunity. See if they can get that Dark with the disc. Has Newt up on the ceiling, has one on the backboard, just goes directly into the corner instead. So Dark wasting no time that time and pulls ahead by a couple.
Yeah, it was a nice placement on that shot, and that's the 2 goals here from Overrated. Did hit those corner pockets, right pocket, left pocket. Let's see if they can hit all 4. We need a name for that. A team or a player. If a player hits all 4 pockets in the game, well, we'll get to that later. Dano McFabulous, quick across here to Dipman. Dipman going for the relay up to Rainsy. Rainsy sending this one up. Deep relay to Egrid, is going to get stunned out by Swagmore off of that back chain. And Swagmore back to turning it around here for Overrated. Going to juke around a little bit. Look for a clear and boost as the boost is away. It's clear, though, is not, as Dano's going to get it recovered at mid, turning it around for Chaos.
Slinging it over to Dipman, just beyond the reach, though. Good job boosting back quickly. There is Swagor overtakes it, but gets overtaken instead and taking the tie up here. Egret from up to the bottom of the top of the goal. That's a lot of directions, Dimwi, but all I know is we are indeed locked in halfway through.
Yeah, halfway through. Tied up here. So we get basically a reset. We're just going to play a half a game now. And Overrated, we're going to start with an advantage. Look at that. That's how you go, and that's earnestly a way of looking at that. But anyways, one boosty boy. Maybe I'll make a video out of it. One boosty boy sending it across Dark. Dark looking to get it through the tube. That bounce is not favorable as Newt will get there to recover. Nice recovery there. Gets this one across. It's going to be in the hands of Swag. Swag going to go off the backboard. He hits it. Are you kidding me?
Hey, bagged and swagged, just putting bodies in it. So, hey. Touch, the swag, you know he's going to put up some flair. Definitely a player who's not shy, not bashful. I'll give him that much, and it paves the way for a lot of kind of unexpected plays across the last couple seasons for that guy.
Would you say he bagged it, tagged it, and swagged it?
I mean, that's basically what I was getting at, yeah.
I heard you say it. I was like, oh, I can one-up him on this one. I don't ever get the word plays. I'm not good at the wordplay thing, you know. So and I don't.
What's the intention, Dimwi?
Fair enough. As one boost. Oh, there we go.
You know, because instead bagged and tagged, bagged and swagged. It was the idea. You're on the same wavelength.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like a saying like bag it and tag it and bag it or whatever. I think isn't that a thing cops say? I don't know. I don't watch enough TV.
No, but shout out to Sealable Bag wherever you are.
We call that a tangent. There's a Rainsy on a tangent of his own. Going to get that one. Oh, he tries to get that one to Dipman, but it bounces off the Geo. It's out of his hand. His Newt is going to get it recovered here. Overrated in a really good position with 3.5 minutes to go. Oh, did he just pull off a beautiful Dusty? Yes, he did. As one boosty boy is going to turn this one around, getting this one over to Dark. Dark off the backboard again. Wow.
Nice. So we've seen one from Swagor off the three-pointer. We've seen one now from Dark. They are going for that backboard touch, and it is buying them a pretty nice lead here now. After that, let's see, only 2 minutes ago, right? Halfway through, it was deadlocked at 4, and that's a sudden burst of offense the last couple minutes.
Oh, it certainly was. I mean, especially we got the halfway mark of the round here tied up. And also notable here, Chaos has been scoreless. It's only been 2 minutes since then as well. So I mean, Overrated to say that that was swag. Okay, that was as far as I could tell, that was 100% a fully legal move, going for that shot off the backboard again. But that one's going to go wide of the goal. And what he did there, I mean, he rotated to get his feet away from that defender.
Yeah, and you know, every little advantage you can get right, and that is some fantastic maneuverability from Swag there. Let's see on the other end, Daniel McFabulous and Egret looking for the disc and need to find something to do with it. Trying to wait for, I think, that stack to prepare from the back line, but had to get rid of it. And instead, because of that, will be a turnover to Swag again. And Swag's going to not waste any time on that bounce. Should be a rebound here, nonetheless, from Boosty. Goes open, but the punch, the stun from Dano, nice one to cause a turnover, but right back to Swag War in the back line.
Swag went for that move again. Not going to happen 2 times in a row as Dano. Look at I saw put his hands up too. Like, what would happen? It's not going to work that often. As a shot there. Swag got the save as I'm talking about him. His ears must be ringing. Nuke gets it cleared out near side tube all the way down. Oh, opportunity. Boosty boy sends it. Oh, the ding. Oh, and the recovery. Is that Egret? It was Egret, but now it's Swagwar with it. Looking to go off the backboard again. He loves those backboards, and there you go.
It seems like they all do. They just need to keep going for those ones, I suppose. But nice rebound, nice recovery. Defense couldn't get back, and now scoreless for the last 5 minutes or so. 4 or 5 minutes now. 13-4. Impressive run from Overrated in Newt's first game back in a non-sub situation as part of an actual roster here. So successful thus far, but Chaos, they are not ones to be doubted because many a times, regardless of what happens in this round, they've been involved in so many of these overtime and game-winning matches, this team in Chaos.
Oh, yeah, they absolutely have. Swag, I believe it was Swag. Yeah, Swag got that one cleared all the way down. Overshooting it, I believe that was Newt on the far side. Newt or Dark, both having the small names. That was Dark, in fact, as Newt gets this one picked up on the back line. 3 Chaos players back there. If they move quick enough, they have a big opportunity here. It's 3v2, 4v2, move it in. Oh, they shot off of the post. That's a bit of a heartbreaker there, but at the same time, with only 30 seconds to go here in a 7-point differential, Overrated looking to take round 1 here handily with 23 seconds to go.
Great with that recovery. They should have an open one here if they can read that disc. There it goes, and there it is. So breaking the 5-minute drought to at least score once more. Rainsy putting it home, but this round, well, it's going to be in the books here in just a few seconds. So victory to Overrated in the first.
Yeah, that was a fantastic performance from Overrated in this first round. They really dominated in possession time, 4 minutes to 2:30. That is quite a bit. Also, shots taken. This is notable. Shots taken, 14-3 in favor of Overrated. Overrated isn't even allowing Chaos to shoot, let alone score. That is substantial there. As we get the stats up here for everyone to see, it's very interesting. Dana with 4 saves, but aside from that, not a whole lot of saves in this game, but Newt picking up 3 assists. And of course, assists are worth 3 points apiece, so that's like 9 points in the game. Isn't that right, Palidore?
Math checks out, as Pam I like to say, and I like to say, we all like to say. Math seems to be one of those running themes. You were talking about what happens when you ding in the 4 corners earlier. I think I don't know. I wouldn't call it simple geometry, but it is geometry. That much I know.
Well, okay, to be clear, I wasn't talking about ding in the 4 corners. I was just talking about like scoring in each corner during a game. Like a hat trick, but like a very specific hat trick and with 4 goals.
I see. Well, I'm gonna have to think on that one then.
Dad's laughing like it's a joke. I'm not joking. I'm serious. We got all sorts of this game is so new. We got all sorts of stuff we can still name.
Yeah.
We just got the triple deacon the other week.
No, I don't make that a thing. Don't make that a thing.
It's already a thing.
I don't like it.
Anomaly has already made it a thing.
It sounds a little bit
the quad
it's a little iffy. It's a little iffy. Is all I'm saying.
What do you mean it's iffy? It's literally a hockey term.
Well, who likes hockey?
It's from a Disney movie.
Hockey.
It's from a Disney movie. The triple deke is from a Disney movie. Well, I mean, it's from hockey. The Mighty Ducks, bro.
The Mighty Deeks? Yes. All right.
Okay,
so
stepping on the mic for Dimwi. This is Newton Dad cutting in here. I guess Newton Dad will have to just cast the rest of the match. We broke Dimwi again.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
Seems like, I mean, I haven't been getting a lot of casts with Dimwi lately, this season, but I feel like probably 75% of them I've made him leave in these casts we've done together. So something about me, man. Something about Dimwi. I don't know. Hey, Dimwi.
Just don't nod him, bro.
Dimwi.
Back off, Mike. He's back in his chair.
I was testing your commitment. You failed. You came back.
Chicken wasn't done yet.
Well, my egg drop soup is. Don't mind.
I think I'm out of water. I'm not out of water.
I like cold soup in the evening. One of the things I always do. Bring food to the desk, and then I get caught up in things, and then it goes cold every single time. That's all right. But anyway.
Emilio! That one's for Cyanide. I don't know if he actually gets a reference, though. Is that
Other
this? I
Mighty
hope
Ducks
somebody gets
thing?
that reference.
Your
No, that was not a
references,
Mighty.
didn't we?
No, that was. But this is.
That's
It's
horrible.
not a Mighty Ducks. Mighty Ducks 1 is not a deep cut, but 2, the one I just made, is a deep cut. I hope somebody gets it. Anybody? Anybody? Emilio? Nobody? All right, whatever. It is. You know, it's okay. My jokes are hilarious. My references are amazing. You just don't get it.
That much is very true. I'll give you that. That last part. Anyway, that's okay. Yesterday.
Oh, you gave me the whole thing. You gave me the whole thing. It's on record.
That's all right. Yesterday I made like a Kim Possible reference. I'm pretty sure that went over people's head, but
What is Kim Possible?
you're impossible.
Sometimes.
Well, regardless, I think timeout is just about over here, so just got a few more seconds and we'll be getting back into the round. By the way, want to thank IgniteVR.gg, of course, for Spark and the stats they provided on these overlays. Want to thank Dimwi for being Dimwi each and every time. It's always a fun one. And the Twitch chat in there. Looks like Cyanide did get the reference. Emilio S. I know the name, I just don't really know. I can't place.
No,
it
he got the Mighty Ducks reference. He didn't get the Emilio reference. That's actually Night at the Roxbury from SNL movie from the 90s. Anyways, as we got a stuck overlay there, there's going to be a shot from, that was Swagwar taking a shot here in the Chaos Zone. But it will be picked back up by Dark, bringing it in. Going inverted, hits it for the 2, and Overrated have gotten the goal on the board here.
In my efforts to live troubleshoot this, probably want to exit the thing, and then restart the thing, and then press the thing with a thing.
So it will be Chaos with his Joust advantage. They had a big fabulous left side pass into the far side tube, all the way down. Nobody's able to recover it. All the way down into the blue bubble. Picked up by Egret. Takes a shot. Stopped by Dark, but Egret gets it right back. Hits the top corner pocket, and we have a tie game. And there we go. We're back.
Have a live overplay. There you go. Thank you for the radio style, I suppose, didn't we? You're carrying that right there. I was about to go into setup mode on my end, but that's okay. We're good.
Good indeed. Good indeed. No, yeah, it happens every once in a while. Is Egret locked shot? Oh, it's gonna go just wide. Just having to go into the radio. I know we've done it before. Zano sending it in, but Swagwar, nice pickup there. Look at it clear. Actually, come on, Swag. What are you doing? You can't play like that by your own bubble. Come on, dude. What are you doing? It worked out, but that was too dangerous. No. Don't take that. Don't. Anybody watching, don't do that. Swag is gonna DM me about this once he watches the VOD. I don't care. You can at me all you want. Oh, I'm talking to camera like anybody can see me.
Let's see, what do we have? 60 viewers on Twitch. Hey, everyone go at Dimwi right now. That'd be hilarious. Anyway, picking it up here is Swagwar. I too late. I committed to it. Swagwar with the disc. Sorry, Dimwi. Rip. Swagwar with it, moving it up the floor now. He'll be in your DMs as well. You just might have to scroll a bit to get to him later.
You know what? Somebody get Princess. I'm gonna get Princess in here.
Well, hold on, because there's a shot from Newt.
There it is. That's his first goal.
And the first goal officially as a rostered member here in Season 4.
Yeah, that was big time. That's a clip. Bag it, tag it, and nude it. That does not work. That does not work. That doesn't work. Dano, quick pass here to Dipman, near side tube, gonna get through the tube, all the way down. The heads of Rainsy sending us across to Egret. Egret looking at a 1v2, takes a shot. Ooh, Swagwar with a big save there, gonna get it sent out. Now far side, Dark gets a pickup, looking for the clear. No, the reset.
It's a second save from Swag, nice one in the earlier round as well, and then one directly in front there in the second. So defense and offense from Swag, and speed for that matter, because he's right back in the front line. Gets a hand on it, and actually Boosty Boy's there now for a take back. Swagwar with the reception right below the boot. Another backboard. Oh my goodness, that's the fourth one, I think. Swag's had at least 3 of them. The backboard shots are apparently in.
Yeah, it's a little surprising as well. That's the kind of shot you might get one in a game, but once you do that to your goalie, they're usually set up for it from that point on. They don't like, goalies don't like getting scored. I mean, you don't like getting scored on generally, but like those backboard shots, don't like those because it always feels like, oh, I should have had it, And that one goes near the goal. Swagwar, another pickup here. Is he gonna go for his Oh, they're gonna go for their own little Joker train. Newt brings it in, and yeah, the Swag making sure Newt gets a few more points on the board here, and Overrated gonna go up by 7.
Yeah, I think that Swag from Swag War is indeed it's radiating. It's contagious almost. You can see that Joker train coming in, at least halfway. Got stopped halfway to the goal, but nonetheless, they're feeling good. When you look at the shots that they're taking right now, the things that they're doing, you can tell they're feeling just in a almighty, unstoppable rhythm.
No, they certainly are. They're right back in it with this. Again, Dark with it now, sending this one out, and Newt and Swag boosting in. Newt picks it up. Newt brings it in, and is he inverted? Did he just, hold on. Just like roll around on the wall? That's wild.
So that's 6 second-round points now for Newt, along with the 4 assists. Game leader, though. Swag War with the 10 at the moment, so down by a bit, but still halfway through this round, so Chaos trying to find there's something. What that something is, yet to be determined, but at the moment it's a little bit too panicked here in that launch out. They're just not able to really hold on to the disc for all too long.
No, they aren't. And I mean, that kind of brings us back to possession time. Still a 62 to 38% split. They're currently 550 to 330 in favor of Overrated. They're maintaining that same relative lead on the possession time there. So they're going to go for a deep Joker train there. These do not ever work out. Come on now. No, there you go. See, I told you, never works out. Egret gets it picked up here, turning it around. Dark covering the lane very well, in fact, as Egret looking to get that one sent across. Ooh, very fortunate bounce. Did you see what that bounced off of? That was the edge of the bow tie there. Talk about a fortunate bounce.
We'll see if they can get that fortunate stack. Another bounce though off the head, it looks like. So Boosty Boy past his arms. Dark is there in the tunnel along with Dano. Dano trying to go 1v2, but unsuccessfully so. So now stranded in that back line, trying to get back, but they're going to press up this advantage, it looks like, for a moment, but actually will reset. And they know that they got time, and they know they got a train. They have the lane. Do they have the score? No. Getting stunned, Rainsy, and a slap clear into the wedge.
Picked up. Ooh, nice pick up there, Newt. Pulling out the step stool, sends it in on the goalie. Was not stunned out. I thought he was stunned out, but no, he had the shield up. Presumably, I did not see a pest around him though, so it's interesting he had the shield up. But Newt sends it in for the 2, and that's now an 11-point lead once again here for Overrated.
See Luke in the chat there pointing out to the Joker trade, and yeah, I would agree. I think the name stays. As, let's see, the
yes.
Zen, could it be Namaste? No, it's passed. It's taken by Boosty, taken by Dark. Everyone there just doing the maneuvers, looking for a 3 at that. I mean, not too worried at this point. They're playing pretty loose, it seems.
Yeah, very loose indeed as Egret. We'll get that one picked up. Another steal here from Egret. He's been doing a good job of forcing those turnovers all over the arena. Uh-oh, headbutt there. I wonder if that was intentional or not, but this one going to make its way to the far side and into the hands of Ditman, who's going to get stunned out. And then, excuse me, that was Dark. Took a moment to get that one cleared out, but back in the hands of Egret once again, causing some disruption. This time at mid, as Swag War gets it picked up for Overrated, juking a bit. Going to do some Swag War stuff, get it sent in and down to the floor where we'll turn it over once again. Rainsy with the clear.
If they can get a goal here, they would still be staying in it. It's going to be tough, but there is time. They do need a goal rather soon, and I know for this team, they are going to be content with just wasting time here. Whether it's intentional or not, every second off the clock is just to their advantage nonetheless.
No, it absolutely is. I mean, it's the time melts away here in the second round. Chaos really need to get some points on the board. It's been a while since they scored here. With only 2 minutes left, 11-point differential. That's a minimum of 4 goals I do believe they would need to score here. 3 of them would have to be threes. This would do. Brings it in for another 2 there. Overrated now with a 13-point lead. I said a minimum of 4. It's now a minimum of 5 goals that Chaos would need. Although this time, only 2 of them need to be. 2 of them can be 2s.
Much math, did we? Not again. Regardless, though, the mathematical time is starting to wind down. 1:38 here. Another fast stack. We've seen a few of those. Haven't actually caused a turnover there at the nest yet, but they have been quick. There's the shot, and that was quick. 8 seconds expended to make that happen.
Yeah, that was very quick. Quick enough that goalie was in the area, still was not able to get into the lane in time. So back up to 11 here. Of course, that was one of the twos. They just Chaos expending one of the twos here in the final minute, minute 10. Let's see, four goals, minute 10. Ooh, we might actually be out of time. Is Overrated bringing this one in. Swagwar looking to send it in. No, gonna get stunned out. This one up to the ceiling. Dark gets it picked up. Swag gets it right back. Swag now juking around a little bit, letting that clock run, looking for an option here, juking a little bit too much. But he does have kind of that inverted advantage in that moment, but he's going to go ahead and reset it there to Newt on the back line. With 45 seconds, Palidore, I do believe we are confidently out of that mathematical time as a shot there from Newt gets picked up by Dark, and one Boosty Boy completes it there, puts him back up by 13. And we're only going to have about 17 seconds or so once we come out of the tube.
That definitely just a matter of playing for the points and keeping the score away from that Mercy territory, which they should be able to do here. But nonetheless, points and maybe one more score here can at least carry that with them through into the next week of games. And with that, a statement game, I would call it, Dimwi, coming in from Overrated, for sure.
Yeah, certainly making a statement here against I mean, we talked about at the beginning, a very well-established Chaos team. A team that, back actually in preseason, you referenced that they were around in preseason. They actually had they had trouble keeping that roster together that preseason time. And once they were able to finally nail it down, it was really exciting because everyone kept seeing them kind of bring players in and then lose them to some other teams and bring players in. Once they nailed it down, it was really exciting for everybody to see it. Now one of the more established teams in the league is Chaos, but yeah, Overrated coming in here very with Newt in his first official game. Also, Newt got a shout out, tied there with game high points with Swagwar, each with 10. And there was actually one more shot from Newt, I think near the end there, that almost went in and did not. So it could almost ended up with game high points in his first game, official game back as a roster player here in VRML.
Yeah, and as you look at these stats as well, again, courtesy of IgniteVR.gg with that Spark app, and no mistake here, make no mistake, Overrated is safe and sound in the Diamond Division, it would seem here, and they are looking to make some noise as we go into Week 4 in the after this weekend. I mean, for Chaos, obviously, good team in their own right. That's only going to be their second loss after 3 victories. With that said, just were not able to get it going at all today, and for that matter, as you mentioned a couple times, not even able to really have possession time over the disc. It was pretty much just at the mercy of Overrated, who just really controlled that to their pace and did everything they wanted to do, basically.
I just muted myself when I was going on mute. Yeah, they really did. I mean, you see, and you look at the possession time, they're still 64 to 36 by the end of it. Which is substantial. I mean, they even got 2% more before the end of the game. So really kind of just maintain that possession. And I mean, they're very, very well played game. I expect to see this team push up, maybe make a play at the top 6 here before that first Challenger Cup. Maybe make a play at Master Tier. I don't know. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Look, there are so many teams, Dimwi, that I could.
Yeah, right.
I could justify being in Master or being in Challenger Cup. It's very difficult. To really analyze all too much. Besides lumping so many of them together, saying this is a Challenger contender, and then so are these other 12 teams. Or it's very competitive to say the least. So.
Isn't it really wonderful to be able to say that?
Yeah. I mean, it cheers to that. It is more and more.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. Family Guy.
I think.
Aha! Anyway.
I think it's Family Guy. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure on that.
I'm pretty sure
Family
it is.
Guy.
It's Family Guy.
Like a really old Family Guy, like 2004 Family Guy.
All right, well, while we're busy here deeking out, we're going to head off for now, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? This is the last for the moment.
For the moment.
All right, we will have some more. I think Channel 2 also had some matches. I know Dimwi is going to be on in another hour, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, in an hour I'll be doing a Fox Force 5. Actually, forgot who they're playing, but picking that one up. I don't know what channel I'm going to be on, though. Maybe 1, maybe 2. We'll see. We'll make the call closer to the game time there. But yeah, I'll be doing one more this evening. Okay. Yeah.
Right, and with that, before we do head off, I'm going to hand it off to Newton Dad.
All right, well, I'll close it out and say thanks for watching tonight. Appreciate everybody being around. And hey, Newt, take out the garbage. With that, good night.
And we're underway.
Season 4 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, VRware, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, and ProTube VR.